Money tonight, one of the world's most influential business leaders is giving a blunt warning about President Donald Trump's tariff policy. And that's to brace yourselves. JP Morgan CEO Jamie Dimon writing in his annual letter to shareholders that the tariffs will likely increase inflation and recession probability. Dimon also warns the country will inevitably weaken over time if its military and economic alliances with other countries fragment. He calls this the most perilous and complicated geopolitical and economic environment since World War II. Well, from the national to the local level, many people are concerned about the president's tariffs and how they will impact everyday lives. So we're taking a look at how these tariffs could impact South Carolina's economic future. Our Joey Matei has been looking into this. He joins us live now. And Joey, experts you talk with say this is pretty much a mixed bag.
Yeah, Freddie, to get a better understanding about this, I spoke to an economist and a political analyst who explains the process behind these tariffs.
It's a leverage tool for him in a bigger picture of what he's trying to accomplish.
Political analyst Dave Wilson is talking about President Trump and his plan for implementing tariffs worldwide, ultimately impacting many of our goods.
You have a lot of products that are imported into America. You've got clothes, you've got televisions, you've got cars.
We are likely to see prices rise in the coming months. We'll see the extent to which that happens. Again, part of the back and forth and the uncertainty on the tariffs is that we don't know where they're going to ultimately land.
On April 2nd, President Trump implemented a series of tariffs, including a 10% universal tariff on all imports, which went into effect on April 5th, causing stocks to plummet, including many 401ks.
Now, where the tariffs have really affected my husband and me is the stock market. Our stocks, we have lost hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars.
It is a risky strategy, as we all know, because we're seeing a lot of fluctuations in the stock market and a lot of uncertainty. But there is a potential for a big win at the end of the day, to the extent that we were to see new trade arrangements that are beneficial for everyone involved.
A risky strategy that will take time to see if Trump's plan was worth it in the end.
The process of changing an economy and doing the things that President Trump is trying to do does take time, because simply because you implement a tariff and you're trying to make a change in economic policy with another country, that's not something that happens overnight.
Now, on April 9th, President Trump is expected to implement more country-specific tariffs that would be replacing the baseline 10% tariffs that went into effect on April 5th. Reporting live in Columbia, I'm Joey Matei, Watch Fox News, Local First.